hello. Hi, welcome back. Yay, I'm back. Hi, Kaiser. Hi, Wolf. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Hi, everyone. I miss you guys. I was gone for like 10 days. Do I have some tea? I do actually. Well, it's not like it's all over the internet, so yeah. I hope you all had a great holiday break. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, hope you ate some good food. If you don't, I still hope you had a great week. I had the worst Thanksgiving of my life. Yeah. Not good things are happening family-wise. That literally the day of Thanksgiving, my cousin was having some heart issues and she went to the hospital and she's been there ever since. So please keep her in your thoughts, prayers, spiritual, whatever it is you believe, don't believe in, just all the good vibes, send them off to her, please. She needs it. She's only 10. She should not be there at 10 years old. She should be playing and texting me to take her to the movies, because that's what she does. So please, just all good thoughts. And I'm gonna stop there before I start crying again. So if I seem a little off, that's why. Just that's all my mind has been on since then. So just gonna leave it at that, and I hope all of you guys had a better holiday or week than I have. My other cousin had her quinceañera Saturday, but I mean, we kind of weren't really in the mood to celebrate. If we could, we all would have canceled, but a quinceañera, it's not easy to cancel, and it's actually been in the works for almost 2 years, so unfortunately we had to pretty much celebrate. And I feel bad for my cousin because, you know, it's her party and she's been waiting for this, and even she didn't even feel like celebrating because yeah, but you know, we made the best of it and we had fun that day, and then that's pretty much it. It was guilty fun. It's like I said, you can't cancel the quinceañera, but yes. Anyway, I don't mean to pour down the mood, but that's just my life update right now. I hope you guys are great. Your birthday week. Oh yay! Happy belated birthday. I hope you had a great birthday. Happy birthday. It's Sagittarius season. Sagittarius it is our time to take over the world for the next couple weeks before, I think Capricorn is next. I think it's Capricorn. Anyway, it's our time to burn down the whole entire world because we are the fire signs. Yay. So, just a little rundown on what the next few weeks schedule is going to be like. Only because Christmas is coming up and I am going to be going home for the holidays. And I will be out for 3 whole weeks. So until then, I'm just gonna hang out with you guys. So this week, next week, and then the week after. So the next 3 weeks, I will be here streaming. I think the 3rd week, there'll be an adjustment to the schedule. Instead of a Friday, I'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But I can post that in community post so y'all can see that. But for the next 3 weeks, I will be streaming regularly, and then after that, a 3-week break for the new year, and I will see you guys in the new year after that. I just got a lot of family things going on. Honestly, I want to go home. Like I said, that's all my brain has been on, but the world does not stop. You gotta keep going, and just be positive. Yes, positivity, happiness. Yeah. Trying my best here. If you have any good news, puppies, kitten pictures, anything, send them my way so I can enjoy it. I definitely need. I need a lot of serotonin, please. I have my water here. I have my snack. I play some Diablos. I feel like smashing stuff, and also I haven't played in a while. I've been really stuck on Master Duel when I left off, so I haven't played Diablo since the last time I streamed Diablo was the last time I opened it. Actually, no, that's a lie. I opened it the weekend after the last time I played because I was obsessed, and then I haven't opened it after that weekend. So, I'll be going into back to Diablo today, and we'll see how far I get. I'm still trying to unlock all these other things because that's my goal. I need to fix that. Well, not fix it. I need to unlock it. Now, there are some things that I saw on Twitter while I was away. I didn't really comment on it because I was trying to be like, let's stay off the internet for a bit and let's see how this rolls out. There are some things that I was like, nah, I'm not going to comment on, but then later on I was like, you know what, I think I will, but I'll save that for, stream. Ooh, you have a video for me. Yeah, send it, send it, send it. I want to see what it is. So I don't know if you guys remember, like 2 weeks ago, there was a story about a mom who was like trying to warn her daughter about this guy who was bad. So this is a story of the good mom protecting her daughter against the bad guy, like ex-boyfriend bad guy. Anyway, it wasn't much of a big update. So apparently he was just a scumbag who was like cheating on her daughter, and the mom was like, no, don't be with him. It turns out the scummy ex-boyfriend somehow manipulated the daughter into getting his name tattooed on her like lower back. Don't know how that happened, but he ended up telling her or manipulating her somehow to do it. I think he like threatened her. I think he was like threatening her, not like with violence, but like, emotionally and all of that. So he ended up convincing her, and then she did it. And of course her mom was like, what the hell did you just do? And so they're getting it like covered up now. But the mom ended up finding out that he had a Tinder account. It was like talking to all these other girls and basically saying the same thing. And when the daughter got the tattoo of his name on her back, he ended up sending a picture of it to like one of his friends and saying that he was gonna break up with her the next day. So that's very shitty. Anyway, the mom got involved, kicked him to the curb, her tattoos being covered up, and the mom literally plastered his face. And it's like, if you know this guy and if you see him, and she like literally just name dropped him, face picture dropped him, was like, if you see him, avoid him. And everybody's like, oh my god. And then like the comments were like, I know this guy, I know who he is, oh my god. So it turned into just another big old group chat, which is pretty hilarious. But good thing he's out of the picture. Tattoos getting covered up. Mom and daughter are all good now, which is good. So happy ending. Just unfortunate she had to go through that. But she was young. I think there was a big age gap between them. She was like in like 19, I believe. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But she was younger. It was like it was definitely an age gap there. So that's the end of that story. Yes, never get tattoos of people's names or faces. Just don't do it. I mean, unless it's like, a dead family member or something. But just don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, no. It was actually a pretty big tattoo. It was like on her lower back. It literally took up her lower back. I don't think there's any pictures of the old one. The mom just shared pictures of the way it's being covered up. So, I don't know if I can find it. I forgot the mom's username. But it was pretty big. It was literally the lower back. I hate the name of it. You guys know what a tramp stamp is. It's that. It's basically the size of that. I really hate that name. I don't know why it's called a tramp stamp, but that's what it's known as. So it's basically in that area, and that size. So yeah, it's pretty big. but it is being covered up. So yay! Good for you. Good for her. There was some other stuff that was going on. I'll rant about it as I'm playing because it's gonna be quite of a long rant. It's not. Yeah. Let's play before I get started. I'm like, let's play so I can get started on this rant. I don't know, it's a rant. It's a rant. I'm not gonna lie. It is a rant for sure. Because I mean, it was so dumb. I wasn't gonna comment on it until I saw something. I'll explain. Let's start to playing. Yay, Diablo! Gaming. Ah! And the black screen is back. All right. How long will it take? It's taking long. Oh no. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where is it? Oh no. The game is up, but it's not showing the... No! Why aren't you popping up? Hold on. Oh, wrong one. Let's see. Let's try this again. Come on. Come on. No. No! No! The game is... Oh, there it is! There it is! Yeah! OBS, please. Please. That's the longest you've taken to show the game. Please, please don't do that. You scared me. Okay, where's my controller? There it is. Look, oh, she was snoring. I don't know if you can see that she had some Z's on there. That's funny. Okay. Let's play. Return to game. Alright, let's see. Where do I want to go? In this area. I did all the side quests in this area. So... let's go over here. Alright, so... Before I went on break, it was like maybe a couple days. Couple hours actually. Actually, I don't even know the timeline. It was before I went on break. There was a... I'm not gonna name drop, I don't want to get in trouble. But there was a certain VTuber that said a thing about plastic surgery. They made like a little jokey joke in, ooh. Why do you petition? Okay. Let me turn the music off so we can hear the old lady.
They call out, Lord.
Okay.
The will to resist the song grows harder.
Saying?
They walk the crags now, fleshless and cursed.
So what you need me to do?
Travel by that road, would you
Konami finally made animation for the God cards. About time.
It would
I would think they'd be like one of the first to get it, but okay. Finally. Okay, collect personal effects from skeletons. Got it. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start over. A certain Corpo VTuber made a little jokey joke about plastic surgery in one of his other colleagues' streams. And people got really upset about that. They're saying that it is a stereotype on South Koreans. I wasn't gonna say anything because I was like, whatever, people are just, being internet people. What made me change my mind is about like maybe 2 days later, there was a post that I saw, a video actually, that I saw. It was on my feed. It was a beauty influencer, and she was talking about how people nowadays, not people, like young people, are getting plastic surgery, Botox, and procedures done at a very young age. Like she was saying that she saw someone do a "get ready with me as I go get Botox," and the person was like 19, 20 years old. So she was just, you know, talking about like why the age has gone down on people getting procedures and stuff. You know, something educational. She's a beauty influencer. It's one of the things that she talks about, right? So she's talking about that. And of course, if you want to get plastic surgery and all that good stuff, that's totally your business. And do I think you need one at 19 years old? No. Unless you have like a medical issue or something. But hey, you do you. Do what you gotta do for yourself, you know? I mean, there's no judgment on getting procedures done here. I'm all for it. Just, you know, maybe wait till you're a bit older. One of the things that she was saying is that a lot of these young people are getting, it's called, was it the buccal fat? I could be pronouncing it right, but it's like the fat in your cheeks. It's not even really fat, it's just your cheeks. So a lot of that are getting removed to get a more sculpted jaw, face. Think Angelina Jolie, except hers is natural, and well, they're getting procedures done to kind of look like that. The problem with that procedure is that fat in your cheeks goes away over time as you age, you know, turning you into an adult. So if you get that removed at a very young age, it's going to age you quickly. And also, when you do reach of age, when that fat in your cheeks naturally goes away, you're gonna look much, much older. But you know what? You do you. Do what you want to do with yourself. That's just, you know, just an issue. Or not an issue, but something that's been on the rise these past few years. Anyway, so she's talking about that, and she's talking about all these other procedures. And again, just being the beauty influencer that she is. Anyway, at the end of her video, a very informative video, she says, if you are gonna go get a procedure, you know, definitely go to a place where it's very trustworthy. Go to a country like South Korea, and I think she said the other one was Dubai? I could be wrong, but she definitely said South Korea, where you can get some really good work done by experts. And, you know, that was it. That was the end of her video. She did what she does. That's her content. And guess what happened? Nothing! Nothing happened! You go into the comments and people were like, wow, thank you for that information. This was, you know, very educational, or like a very, like, thanks for sharing. You know, very good stuff. And people were having their own conversations in her comments. Adult conversations. Like, yeah, we agree. Plastic surgery has gone up over the years in young people. And stuff like that. And it's like, nobody here is getting mad at her for, quote, stereotyping South Korea as a plastic surgery place. Nobody. I literally scrolled through her comments and I was like, maybe I'll find one. No, I spent so long scrolling. Like, maybe there's one. No, not a single one. And this beauty influencer is bigger than the VTuber, has millions of views, and it has,
I need more time.
Basically a lot more influential than a corpo VTuber. And yet, not a single person was saying anything about her stereotyping, quote, quote, that South Korea is a place of plastic surgery. And it kind of just like stopped for a second, and I was like, why are people mad at him, but not a single person is saying anything to her? Not that I want anybody to say anything to her, because she was being, you know, she was doing her job, talking about beauty world and all of that. So I'm like, why? How? And it's just like, guys, there's some things that people are getting mad about that really you shouldn't be getting mad about. There was no stereotype. When things are factual, it is a country that is praised for its advances in cosmetics. And it's something that the surgeons and the medical world over there is pretty much proud of, because they've accomplished so much. It is nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. They've done so many advancements that they want people to go over there to get the procedures from them. Like, that's how they work.
Oh, thank the gods.
So I just want to know,
most
like,
people don't bother to look up.
what's the difference?
I'm Nazar.
I don't know. It just caught me off guard, and I was like,
be able to get me down?
if you're gonna get mad at him, then go get mad at her too. And I'm not saying this to go shed hate to someone. Oh, he's talking. I'm sorry.
They're probably camped nearby.
Let's listen to him talk for a second. Never mind, I spoke over him. What am I doing? Find the ragged encampment. It's over here. Now, where was I? Right, so I'm not saying to go to all beauty influencers and, you know, get mad at them for talking about it. No. Like, I'm just saying, if you're gonna get mad at one, get mad at them all, because they're all saying the same thing. All these beauty influencers with millions of followers and views are saying the same thing. Hey, if you're gonna get some work done, here's where you can go, and it's South Korea. And I'm sure if you Google it, you're gonna find that it's one of the top countries to go to, if not the top country. And that's not a bad thing. Yeah, that's also what I was thinking, like, as well. It's like, maybe, you know, the way he said it is different, you know, from the way she said it. That could be another, you know, thing that's added into it. And if that's the case, then I totally understand. It's just, you know, at the time I was like, what the hell? Like, this is weird. That's why I was like, I'm just not gonna say anything, because, I mean, one, I don't really want to. But then I saw her video, and then after her video, I saw all these other videos of the same thing, beauty influencers and stuff, saying the same things about procedures and plastic surgery, and it's kind of just, it got me thinking. But it could just be, you know, perspective of the reputation, but and also because he's a VTuber. Which leads me to another rant. So this kind of just led me to, there was a kind of like a thread, not a thread, was it a thread? Anyway, there's someone saying, you know, what's your most unpopular VTuber opinion? I was like, yeah, I got one. Mine is that some VTubers are chronically online, and it's affecting their IRL perspective. And that kind of is what led to that, because it's true. Like, some of us are a little too much online. Like, it's like there's some takes that I've seen that are like a little bit too internet. It's like, if you were to take this out into the real world, nobody's gonna give a shit. Like, and again, it's I'm not saying that people shouldn't care about stuff. It's just some things are very internet niche. Like, your perspective does change when you're chronically online and not really interacting with what we like to call normies. They keep you grounded, like, that's for sure. like, I really like K-pop, and I'm really into it. I've been listening to
I need
K-pop
more
since,
time.
like, I don't know, 2011 or something. It's been years. I was watching K-pop illegally. But that was, like, back in the day. I didn't have good access to it. But, you know, the online community of K-pop is so much different than the real world community of K-pop. And the people that don't listen to K-pop that are my friends, they keep me grounded. Because it's like, wow, look at all these K-pop stans being weird. Like, they really much kind of put things into perspective. Like, yeah, you know what? This is just for fun. There's nothing serious to be had. Like, it's literally pop music. There's no need to be so serious about it. So they do keep me grounded. And then the non-K-pop stans, my friends that, you know, don't really care for it, they keep me down to earth and remind me, hey, this is just for funsies. It's like, come on, get a grip. It's like, yeah, you know what? True, yeah, true. So don't be too much online, I'm just saying. It'll definitely warp your actual perspective on things, and you'll be stuck in some mindset. And when you get out in the real world, not a lot of good things will happen. So please.
I'll be damned. I didn't think you'd bother coming back.
The non-Asian VTubers are Asian baiting.
There's no
I'm not really too
chance
sure
you
about
have
that
any
threat. I mean,
extra
I agree,
healing
there are
potions on you?
non-Asian VTubers that are Asian baiting. And I've also seen it on TikTok where
Thank you for
real
your
people
kindness.
are Asian baiting.
Borza,
Like, with the
bastard who put
VTuber,
me
you
in
can
that cage
get
took
away
some
with
of his
it,
men and
not in a
fled into
good
the
way,
caverns
like,
below.
people won't, like,
He'll
notice
just put
right
someone
away.
else in that cage if we don't
But
put an end to him now.
with the IRL
Yes,
people,
me.
that's
I just
sick.
need your help to find a weapon.
Like, you can clearly see that they tape their eyes back and that they talk differently. And
Sword and shield.
it's
I'd be
embarrassing.
happy to play
It's
a part
extremely
of it. Let's go.
embarrassing.
He's hiding in the tunnels nearby.
There's a lot of people that get called out, but guess what? The people that get called out also get defenders. And it's like, don't Asian bait. Don't anything bait if you're not that race. Please don't do that. I know I would not be very happy if someone was, you know, pretending to be Mexican. Like, Mexican people, we love to share our culture. We love when people get involved. The one thing about us is we're very prideful, and we like other people to enjoy our culture as well. But don't pretend that you are one. That's not right.
Wait to see the look on Borza's face.
The IRL people that do that are gross. Actually, all the people that do that, whether you're VTuber or IRL. Oh, we're shooting you. You're my friend. My bad. Like I said, with VTubers, they get away with it. 'Cause, you know, there's a model. People can lie.
My
Like,
bags are full.
you're really not gonna catch them in the act. It's still wrong, but they do get away with it more. Just because we have the anonymity. Yes, we have the anonymity to hide us, which can be a lot scarier. You never know who's behind the model. Ha ha ha. But the IRL people just, they get called out and they double down. It's like, you know. And then, like, sometimes they even admit, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm not, but I just love the look. And I'm like, bro, it's not a trend. I'm like, this is, I know VTubers are cringe, but gee. And some just don't give up the act at all. Even if they're called out completely, they don't give up the act. They stay with it. And then their defenders come in the comments fighting for their lives. And it's like, you know, it's okay to be wrong, right?
I'm not ready yet. I need more.
Yeah, you can use anything as a model. Anything, anyone, that's kind of like... It's great, but it's also kind of scary, because, again, you don't know who's behind the model. And that's when a lot of these call-out posts come out, and they're like, beware of this person, and then that person can always just rebrand as something else until they're found out. Anonymity can be scary. I think that's why, like, that one day I tweeted out, because I was genuinely curious. I was like, why do people who are non-Asian use Asian names for their models? Like, I don't understand that. So, like, I asked, like, in a genuine, non-judgy way, because I really wanted answers. Someone said it's because they want to, like, pay, like, tribute to the origins of VTubers, which I can see. But I don't know, I would feel weird doing that. Personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable taking on a name that isn't within my culture. Like, my VTuber name is just a nickname of my name. I don't know, I wouldn't, it feels weird taking on a name that has nothing to do with, you know, being Mexican. Personally, I wouldn't want to take an Asian name, like a Japanese name, like, yeah, paying tribute to VTubers and the origin of it, but it feels weird as someone who is not of Asian Japanese descent. It's just weird. That's just my opinion. VeggieTales? I wouldn't be surprised if there is a VTuber. There are VTuber vegetable-based, or vegetable-based VTubers is what I mean. I've seen some people be like a leek. Someone was a radish? Is it a radish? I think I saw someone that was a carrot, but it's like humanoid. They don't have like a vegetable model. They need a vegetable model. Who knows, maybe they will get a vegetable model. But I have seen some take on, like, a vegetable humanoid persona. Oh, they exploded! There's a skeleton coming out of his body. Got him. Thank you. Gimme. Okay.
Borza! I know you're here, you bastard! Show yourself!
Yeah, come on out, you bastard.
Well, well. Someone let you out of your cage, did they, rat? Suppose you learned your lesson?
I know I did wrong. But I brought you the troublemaker who wrecked our camp. A little
What
gift
the hell?
wrapped up nice.
Wait, what? Ah! Ah! I was betrayed by the prisoner! Who would have ever thought that that's what would have happened by letting out somebody who was locked away?
This was fun.
Yeah, well, now you're dead. Screw you. Dead. Gimme.
You had a second chance, and you wasted it. Shame.
Definitely can't use that. Drop! But I'll take this. Thank you. I'm not a robot. I'm British. Same thing. That's my arm. Alright, let's see. Where am I going? I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Where are you? There you are. Dog!
Hello.
No.
Greetings.
No, don't walk away from me.
Hello.
Thank you. Alright, let's see. Let's get rid of some stuff. There you are. No, no.
Plenty worth keeping. Good salvage. Ah, a warrior. How may I serve?
No.
Forge awaits your return. That got most of it.
Get it.
Fight hard,
Alright.
eh? Make the devils pay.
Where's the next one? I feel like there was one around here. Did I already do it? Wait, what comment? What did I comment on? I just made a lot of comments on things. I'm not sure what you're talking about now. Is there a healer? There's a healer over here.
Check our market. Maybe avoid seeing me again.
Okay, let's see. Let's go. I came from here. So let's go over here. But also, I like when we become one big group chat sharing a brain cell. Robot British, what's the difference? Oh yeah! Everybody knows! They're the same thing! But I do like when we all share a brain cell. It's one of my favorite things about the internet. Oh, we're just gonna speed up a little bit. I've said it like a bajillion times. I love when the internet becomes one giant group chat and we all talk about the same thing. It's fun. What are we talking about the other day?
Everything.
Oh!
The Triune came.
The hoodie girl! Ooh! I almost forgot about hoodie girl! Alright, let's see what does he say first and then we'll get on hoodie girl.
To the mountain. I searched the dead seared into the cliffs. Dawa and Ra. They're still missing. They cannot be left among the horrors of the Triune. They wore carved bracelets, each bearing eagle wings. I must find them. Give them proper rest.
Finding dead people? Cool. Well, finding their bracelets. Alright, let's go that way. Oh, well, they're fighting me now, so... Anyway! I think it was last week. Was it last week? Yes. We were all talking about Hoodie Girl and the ex-besties. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, some people didn't get why it was such a big deal, but I'll explain why it's a big deal. First, let's get into the cheeseman of Hoodie Girl. So, this girl made a TikTok about how she had to basically ghost an ex-friend of hers. Like, we were best friends, had to ghost her. And some of the reasons were, one, the first night that, like, she introduced her boyfriend to her friend, she, like, added her boyfriend to, like, her close friends on Snapchat. Was it Snapchat or something? That's reason one. Reason two was the boyfriend let her friend borrow his hoodie, and the friend kind of just kept that hoodie and kept taking pictures with it and uploading to her stories and whatnot. And like the third reason that people are talking about is the boyfriend mounted a TV for the friend, and as a thank you, the friend got the boyfriend a sandwich as like a thank you for, you know, doing that and whatnot. Anyway, they sound like innocent things, right? Well, they're kind of not. And I'll explain why they're not. Now, this is like unwritten girl code rules. And yes, unwritten rules are stupid. Don't get me wrong. I don't like them, but, you know, you kind of have to follow them. You have to know them. You have to pick up on them. And if you don't pick up on them, you're kind of seen as like a traitor by other girls. Like you don't belong in girl world. Girl world is messy. Let's just start with that. Girl world is messy, and I love being a girl's girl. I truly do. But some of us can be a little conniving, okay? Just because I'm a girl's girl does not mean I support all women. Some of us are dumb. Just put that out there. Anyway, so what was the problem with her adding the boyfriend to the close friends? Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong. There's no problem with that. And I think there was a consensus that there wasn't a problem with that, because not everybody sees close friends as like an actual big deal. So that one I can let slide. I don't even use close friends. Like, everybody is my close friend, so nobody gets added into close friends. I tried doing close friends once, and then I felt bad excluding people, so I just don't do it. Yeah, I don't like excluding people. So, no. So that wasn't a big deal, you know. Someone else even said, like, I have like 8 people in my close friends and I don't even know who they are, so we agreed, that's not a big deal. But because it was added with all these other things, it was a little bit of a big deal, just a little. If it was by itself, no, but because she did all those other stuff, it's taken into consideration. But anyway, the second thing was the hoodie. Now, the hoodie trick. Everybody knows, or everybody should know, that if you are wearing or you take a guy's hoodie, you're into him. That's like the thing. So, she pretty much was wearing it after she got it. Now, there's not a problem with him lending her the hoodie. I personally don't see a problem with it. Here's why. So my dad has always like told me, you know, if you have good friends, they're always going to take care of you, whether they're male or female. One of those things could be if you're cold, they're going to give you their jacket, because that's just like the friendly, kind thing to do. So, I mean, if I'm cold and my friend offers me his jacket or something, I'm going to be like, yeah, thanks. Thank you very much. And if they don't, I'm going to be like, wow, you're kind of a jerk just letting me freeze, you know? But that's just like something that my dad has like taught me. And he's also teaching my brother, be a gentleman. If your friends, you know, need some help, offer them help. Give them your jacket if, you know, they're cold. So he's like teaching my brother, you know, be a gentleman, be a good person. So that's kind of how I see it. So I'm not really faulting him for letting her use his hoodie. However, she messed up by keeping it. You're not supposed to keep it. Like, if this was me, I'm gonna put myself in the ex-friend's shoes. If my friend's boyfriend lend me their hoodie or jacket or something. No, hold on. Before I continue, I forgot to mention. These 2 girls were roommates. So they were best friends and they were roommates. So they were living together. Alright. Back to hypotheticals. Now, if I was that ex-friend, ex-roommate, and my friend's boyfriend let me use their jacket, hoodie, sweater, whatever, the first thing I would have done the next day was give that back to the girlfriend, my bestie, my best friend, would have been like, hey, thank you so much. Thank you for, you know, your boyfriend letting me use his hoodie. Here it is. I give it back to you. We're roommates. I'll put it on your bed. Whatever. Just, here it is. It's out of mine, right? It's gone. I give it to her, right? It's her boyfriend's stuff. His stuff is her stuff. That's another unwritten rule that everybody should know. So, yeah, I just give it back. Now, the ex-friend said that she's prone, because she also made a TikTok defending herself against all these, well, allegations. Actually, there weren't even allegations because she admitted to it. However, she said that they were all innocent. There is innocence. Now, the ex-friend said that she kept the hoodie because she's prone to forgetting to give things back. And also, she just thought the hoodie was cute. So in this case, she didn't forget to give it back. She just really liked the hoodie and wanted to keep it. So she kept it and just ended up taking a longer time to return it than she normally does because she thought it was cute. The hoodie is just a plain black Nike hoodie. Don't think there's anything special about it. But you know what? I digress. Now, I'm also prone to forgetting things. You know, I will give you that benefit of the doubt that you forgot it. But then when you admitted that, you know, you thought it was cute, so you kept it a little longer, you kind of lost it there. Because here's the thing. I have borrowed my friend's stuff before. And I have been forgetful of giving my friend's stuff back. But whenever I do remember, so let's say my friend gave me back, you know, her things. Oh, why did I get on the first? So let's say my friend gave me her stuff. Let me borrow, I don't know, a shirt or something. I take it home and I forget about it. And that's it. When I forget about things, I literally forget about it. Like, I don't put it on for later. I don't take pictures of it in it later on. I'll take it off, put it wherever it goes on my clothes chair. Because, I mean, we all have a chair that we dump our clothes on. In my laundry basket because I'm going to wash it later. Or somewhere where I'm going to genuinely forget about it. But if I remember, like if I see it laying around, my first thought is, oh shit, I need to give this back. That's my immediate thought. I need to give this back. It's not mine. So, because I'm Mexican, my mom raised me that if you borrowed something, always wash it before you return it. So, I would have washed the hoodie and then give it back to the girlfriend because we're roommates. Be like, hey, here's your boyfriend's hoodie. I'm so sorry I took forever to give it back. I washed it, and you know what? I also washed some of your laundry too. Because if you're besties and you're living together, you're going to do each other's laundries. Oh, fuck. I know this from experience. So, I mean, like, yeah, I also did some of your laundry too. Here you go. Thank you so much. Done. The end. End of conversation. So, it's like, there's a lot of things that she could have done to avoid all these so-called misunderstandings. But the thing is, they're not misunderstandings. You did a lot of these things on purpose. Like, don't keep someone's hoodie. And, like, she kept his hoodie and was taking pictures and uploading them to social media. And guess who's on her close friends list? Ding, ding, ding. The boyfriend. So, it's not that she, you know, just wanted to add him on her close friends list. No, 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 no. She had a plot. I know it sounds weird. She had a plot, but she did have a plot. It's simple. Hello, Red. We're just talking about gossip, internet gossip, as always.
I need more.
Now, the third thing that was listed was the whole sandwich debacle. So, the ex-friend said that the only reason she gave him a sandwich was as a thank you for mounting her TV. That's fine. If you want to give him a thank you, you give him a thank you. Like,
I need time.
but the way she was going about it seemed very sneaky. So, how do I word this? It's like she wanted him to go out of his way to go to her without making it seem suspicious because they live together. Or the best friends live together, if that makes sense. So basically what she did is she got him a thank you sandwich, you know, for mounting her TV and stuff. And she, like, got him the sandwich early morning and texted him to stop by to pick up said sandwich. Why would you do that when when his girlfriend is your roommate slash bestie? I don't want to do the other. Goodbye. Why would you text him like, hey, here's a sandwich that I've acquired for you. Please come on over early as fuck in the morning and come get it. What do you have? Dead body. And so, like, at the time when that happened... Okay, so now here's where I'm a bit confused. And I haven't gotten, like, any clarity of it. I don't know if the two friends were living together anymore at this time. I say this because... so the ex-friend, she said that she got the sandwich for the boyfriend early in the morning so he could have something to eat for lunch. And when he came over to pick up said sandwich, the girlfriend was with him. So I don't know if they just weren't living together at the moment that this happened. But either way, when he went to go pick up his sandwich, his girlfriend was with him. And the ex-friend says, I didn't even care. I just wanted him to get the sandwich. But, you know, I gave it, you know, to her directly. I didn't even give it to him. I gave it to her and was like, okay, bye. And that was it. That was her defense. And I was like, man, why? Like, okay, if you're thanking someone, there's nothing wrong with thanking somebody. But, like, why would you go out of your way in that manner? It didn't make sense to me.
We knew only hunger.
Hold on, what do I have to do?
Father passed. I joined the Triune to guarantee our future, our happiness. Yet, I returned to only ash and despair.
Is that your body in
I
there?
go to them now, offering my body to the pools as our ancestors did. I hope to feel even a fraction of the suffering I caused before I...
That is your body! Oh my god!
Please return here too, so that I may hold you again in the plains beyond.
Okay, that is your body. Alright, well, let's just do that, and we're done. Oof.
The Triune promised a future beyond suffering. We knew only hunger
Over
after
there's the
mother
next
and
one.
father passed. I
Am I
joined
just
the
going
Triune
straight?
to guarantee our future.
I accidentally
Our
clicked on her
happiness.
thing again. Oh wait, I can just...
I returned
Oh,
only
never mind.
ash, despair.
Anyway.
I go to them now.
Exactly. She was trying to get him alone and didn't expect the girlfriend to show up. So she, like,
I hope to feel even
was like, yeah,
a
here you go, and just gave it to her.
before I am gone.
And that's the thing about this whole entire
So
debacle,
that I may hold you
is the people that don't see it and that are like, oh, she's just exaggerating, or the girlfriend is just insecure. It's not insecurity. This is what those kind of girls do. These things that don't seem like a big deal are supposed to be that way. They're supposed to look like they're not a big deal. So when they're called out, when people are like saying, hey, this isn't right, they can say, oh, well, I didn't mean anything by it. Like, it was just something innocent, like you're crazy and blah, blah, blah. That's the whole point. To make it seem like it's nothing when it really is something. Like I said, girls can be evil. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're just not talking about internet gossip. Oh, I can't go in the pool because it's deadly. Now, what is the proper way to thank your friend's boyfriend for doing something. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get him a thank you gift. But it's gotta be like, not like that. What would I do? There's nothing wrong with him mounting the TV, alright? Like, a lot of people want to be like, why is he doing this for her? And blah, blah, blah. Like, come on. If my friends had a boyfriend that can do that stuff, I would ask her, be like, hey, is it okay if your boyfriend can mount my TV? Like, it's getting really annoying and I don't want to pay somebody. And if she's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Again, I'm asking the girlfriend, can he do it? Like, and then, of course, ask him, like, hey, can you mount my TV? Like, I know it sounds like asking for permission, but it kind of is, a little bit. It's just about respect. That's all it is. So that would have been, like, my first thing, is, like, asking her, like, hey, is it alright if he does it? Like, even people do that, like, with my mom, because my dad is a very good handyman. Like, my mom, like, her sisters, cousins, even her brothers, like, will always call my mom, be like, hey, can your husband help me with the car, or can he help me with this, and blah blah blah. They always call my mom. And I've noticed that with, like, other people who are, like, married and in actual, like, serious relationships, it's always the same thing. They always ask the significant other, the woman, because it's just a respect thing. Again, what am I looking for? Search for the searing pools for the relic. Got it. Destroy. And if you want to say thank you, first of all, a simple thank you would be enough. But if you do want to get like a thing, like if your thing is gift giving, like my thing is gift giving, then I would do something for the both of them, not just for one of them. You think those sandwiches are really good? Great. Get 2 sandwiches. And if they're still living, this again, I was very confused. I didn't know if at the time of the sandwich incident they were living together or not. But if they were living together, you could have just, again, told your roommate / best friend, like, hey, thank you and your boyfriend so much for helping me. I left some sandwiches for you guys in the fridge. Please take them. Done. Or, you know, a little cake. I always like to do a little cake or like something sweet because I'm like a sweets person. I'd be like, hey, here's like a little pastry thing for the both of y'all to enjoy as a thank you. Like, the problem is that she's excluding her best friend or ex-best friend at this point / girlfriend. Like, you don't do that. And that's what the problem is that people aren't seeing. Why is it shining over here? So that was the whole debacle, and literally we were all just talking about it on the internet, and it was great. People were making their own videos and like stuff of like what it meant. It was a fun time on the internet for achievement. Even now, I'm still seeing videos about it. I'm like, wow, we're still so heavily invested. I don't think I don't think the friend or the ex-friend or the girlfriend or anybody has made any other follow-up videos. If they did, I've missed it. But I don't think they made anything else other than their initial ones, which was enough to like set everybody off.
This isn't it.
That's not it. Still searching. Oh. But yeah, there's just some rules and some things that you just don't break. And it's not an insecure thing. Like, it's knowing what's going on. You know, I always say this. It's not that I don't trust the person. I don't trust the people around them. It's like driving. I'm not a bad driver, okay? I think I'm a good driver. Am I like super fast and furious? No, obviously not. one thing, I don't like driving. Let's just put that out there. I'm not a fan of driving, but I'm a good driver. I follow the rules. I keep myself safe, and I keep everyone else on the road safe to my best abilities. I do what I can, all right? However, when you're driving, things can be fucked up by the people around you. So even though you're doing everything right, the person next to you could mess it all up in the blink of an eye. Now, I don't want to like say like, oh, well, it's not all her fault. Like, it's, yeah, true. I mean, he should have also backed off a little bit. But at the same time, what I'm trying to say is, even though you can be doing every little thing correctly, you're trying to be a good person, doing what you're supposed to do, people around you suck. Sometimes people just want to mess things up for other people. And that's awful. My mom has always told me this. She's like, I trust you, I don't trust other people. And I'm like, that makes sense, actually. So, it's not an insecure thing on her end. It's just, hey, sometimes people suck.
And in such fine condition. But where is my hunter? Tell me, I haven't lost her too. No matter.
What do you mean,
know
no
what we've
matter?
retrieved? A nasty little thing, full of corruption, once owned by an overseer of the steppes.
There's another. You'll find it for me.
Your voice changed.
If you've a taste for coin,
I don't,
that is.
see, I don't trust you. You're a messy person. Your voice changed. Alright. Where's the other relic?
Karaisu, I'd hoped. But the hunter I sent there hasn't returned. Whether dead or just late, I suspect the boy needs help. Perhaps you could provide it?
What other
In
relic?
fact, I do. There's another artifact I've heard of, but haven't yet had the chance to pursue. The cleaver of an overseer. This guy was a real butcher, and he eventually passed his skills with a blade along with the cleaver itself to his daughter, Haliun. Following Haliun's death, and suspecting a darkness in the cleaver, the mages managed to get a hold of it and lock it away in the Whispering Vault. The vault was long since raided, and the mages driven out. But I've hoped it's still buried in one of the chests therein.
Okay. Find the missing relic, hunter. Oh, I'm going tunnel exploring. Alright, well, let's see. Nothing really here. Alright, let's go. Oops. I don't want to fight you guys. Sorry, I stepped on your corpses. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to desecrate you. We're just gonna go around and around and around and around. I'm just destroying everything on my way. Where am I going? That's where I'm going. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'll go this way. I don't want to fight you! I don't want to fight you! Run! I'm inside. Hello! Welcome, welcome! Exactly, I agree with you. You either trust in someone or trust on someone. that was a bunch of gossip that I witnessed while I was on break. It was very fun. Ooh, who are you? Oh, I shot the villager! Oh, I shot the villager! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I thought I was helping you, but I was shooting you! I'm so sorry! Oh, may you rest in peace. My apologies, sir. Let's just go this way. It was just those things that kind of really caught my attention. If there's anything I missed, let me know. Thank you. Nothing over here, and nothing shiny over here either. Alright. Uh-oh, I stepped on something.
I need
Die.
time to prepare that.
You dead? Yeah, you're dead. I didn't see if you died. I am sorry. Okay. Destroy the sacred seal. There's 2 sacred seals. Money! Okay. Oh no. Oh, there's one. It's an insult
I need
asking
time to do that.
someone to ask the person in question. Like, asking directly? Sorry, maybe I misunderstood.
Quiet. She won't find me in here.
I'll find you. Where are you? Who's she? I'll take this. Here. Gimme. There's no one else left here, so then I'll go this way. Money. You're here, you're there. I have a Hydra on each side. Oh, out of the way.
I need more time.
Great. Ooh, I can teleport. Where am I teleporting to? Oh. That's where I'm teleporting to. Okay, great. Alright, well, let's go up then. Open! Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody goes directly to my dad and, like, bypasses my mom, that's not a good thing. Don't do that. If you need a favor from my dad, ask my mom. Even my dad will tell you, if you try to ask him for a favor, he'll be like, oh, well, let me check with my wife. Like, he's always gonna bring my mom in. Or he'll be like, oh, I'll get back to you. And then he'll, like, go talk to my mom about it. So, yeah, don't exclude a significant other's partner. Did that make sense? Don't exclude people. Don't exclude partners. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That would be rude. We would see it as rude too. Die. funny, even when people want to ask me for favors, they always ask my mom. I'm like, you can just ask me. They're like, hey, can your daughter help with this, blah, blah, blah. And they was like, yeah, let me check with her. At that point, I'm just like, Mom, they can ask me. Like, that's fine. But they always go to my mom. That I just think is funny. You deal with that one. Oh, you're dead. Never mind. I'll help you deal with that. Alright. So I saw that there's this new game trending called Lethal Company. It looks very fun. I would like to play it. However, my issue is I don't have company. And two, I don't think my mic would like me playing that game very much. Before I went on break, my brother actually texted me about that game. He's like, have you heard of Lethal Company? I was like, no, I haven't. And he's like, look it up. I'm like, alright. I looked it up. I saw some clips. They were hilarious. The next day, literally immediately the next day, that was all on my feed. Nothing but Lethal Company. I was like, what the hell? All I did was watch like a few clips, and now that's all that I see on my feed. The algorithm definitely is algorithming. And I see a bunch of like other VTubers and streamers playing it, which I was like, it looks fun. But yeah, my mic will definitely die. And I kind of need it to last. Hopefully there is a new mic in the future. Depending how things go this weekend, there might be a new mic. Maybe. But we'll see. Among Us expanded lore. That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, this kind of reminds me of Among Us. Okay, let's see, we're done. Shoot! I have a feeling it's gonna be like one of those games that is not going to be super popular within the next month or so. I'll give it to like February for it to no, actually no, mid-January for the hype to die down. It looks like a fun game to like just to play with your friends, but like streamers and content creators, I feel like they're gonna be over it pretty quickly, which is kind of sad. Because I remember when Overcooked was like trending and everybody was playing it, and which is a lot of fun. And then all of a sudden nobody really wanted to play it anymore. Like not for streaming. Like I still play it with like my brother, with my boyfriend, like because it's fun. It's just a fun game to play with us, you know?
I need more time.
But like I don't see anybody streaming it very much. Like for collabs or anything. It's like, oh, it's past, nobody wants to play it anymore. I'm like, it's still a fun game, but nobody wants to stream it or make content of it. I'm like, guys, you know, you can play games for funsies, right? Like, you don't have to make content all the time. That, I'm pretty sure that's something you need to be aware of. Sometimes you can do things for yourself, you know, and just not make it into something. Which I recommend for content creators to do, especially if you're streaming and playing games. Sometimes play them without creating it, you know? Without making something out of it. Just play for fun. Play with your friends. Play by yourself. Sometimes you need it. Especially if you're like a VTuber in character. I'm not really in character. The character is me. I don't need to make up a character. I'm myself. However I am is how I am. Like the other day when you said, oh my gosh, she's drunk. And I was like, nope, that's just my personality. I don't really need to make up a character because, I mean, I'm already a character in of myself. But, you know, if you are in a character, which there's nothing wrong with, if you are in one, sometimes it's good to just take a break and not be in character and be yourself and just have some funsies. That's all you gotta do is have fun. Because if you're not having fun, then what's the point? Yeah, Phasmophobia and Among Us, people still play it.
I need more time.
I still like to play Fall Guys, even though the hype for that kind of like really died down, but it's still a fun game to play. Of course, my mic won't really let me stream it. If I play Fall Guys, my mic won't last long. But I like to play Fall Guys, it's fun. You weren't moving for a second. I thought something bad is going to happen. Oh, there you are. You're teleporting. I need this thing. Okay. Travel to the vault, and I'm still finding the missing relic hunter. Oh, are you down here? I thought I was supposed to come in here. Well, you know what? I'm already in here. So was I not supposed to come in here? Oopsies. I thought I was. My bad. Door. Oh my gosh. I almost forgot. My birthday is next week, y'all. I'm gonna be 30 billion years old. Can you believe it? I don't really have much plans. The only thing I'm doing on my actual birthday, which is Tuesday, I'm just going out to eat with a friend. That's about it. Again, not really in the mood to be celebrating or doing anything, but you know, it's still my birthday, so me and a friend are gonna go out to eat. She's like, yeah, let's go get hot pot. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go get hot pot. So I'm going out to eat with her. And yeah, and then streaming Wednesday. I don't know, what should I do for a birthday stream? I've never really done like a birthday stream. I see like some people do like birthday streamathons or birthday subathons or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I should do. I don't know. It's the only thing I want for my birthday is just to hang out and have fun. I think after you reach a certain age, that's really all you can ask for. Just hang out, have a good time. So you know what, we'll hang out and have a good time. I did want to give an update on the art. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. So there is a slight mishap. The artist, she did inform me that her keyboard is not working, so there is going to be a bit of a delay on finishing it. So just want to keep y'all updated on that. I know it's been like a month. I apologize for that delay. Like, I thought it would be done by now, but you know, I've said it before, I don't like to rush an artist when they're working. I respect artists and their time. So however long she needed to take, so be it. It's just an unfortunate thing. She did let me know. She was very apologetic about it. Like, we work together, so she's like, I'm so sorry, like, it's alright, like, I know you, if you're taking some time on things, it's because you actually, like, are going through something. So she, like I said, she was just very apologetic about the whole thing, so I just want to let y'all know. Just an update on that. She was almost done too. Because right before the break, she did send me an update on where she was. And then during the break, she sent me another update about her keyboard. I was like, oh, that's fine. Things happen. Trust me. I know all about equipment malfunctioning. But just letting y'all know. I don't want to keep y'all in the dark about that. Where are you? You're over there. Yeah, he got wrapped up. Yeah, something always goes wrong last second. I feel like my bad luck rubbed off on her. I was like, I'm sorry that I'm your client. Of course something would go wrong at last minute. It's on brand for me. Oh, I'm stuck in here. To do another VTuber showcase thing. That's most likely gonna happen after the new year.
I'm not ready yet.
Again, just with everything going on with my family. And also, I'll be on a holiday break again in 3 weeks. I was already working on episode 2, but it was gonna have to wait until after. Just trying to find some more talent, some more VTubers that don't mind being on a small channel's show. And I'm trying to like edit out some of the copyright stuff on the first one. Because I mean, I don't want to keep it private. I want it to be out there and be seen and watched by other people. So I'm gonna see what I can do. If not, then you know what? We'll work it out. I'll figure it out. I'm not ready. I want to keep that up there. I just haven't not had the time to like go in there and edit stuff. Which leads me to my next point. I am looking for an editor. I just don't have time to be editing my shorts anymore. Like, I don't. As much as I love editing my own stuff and like doing all of that, I've learned that I don't have the time, and also I don't have the experience / knowledge on elevating my edits more than what they are. Right now it's very basic stuff, but I kind of want it to be a bit more meme-ish, more funny stuff, like, you know, sounds and all of that, and it's transitions and different edits that I just don't really have, one, the software for, and two, the knowledge of, because I'm not an editor. I'm just somebody who wants to share my stuff with the world, and I just don't really have time to like be doing all of that. So I am looking for someone to just like help me with that. Luckily, some people gave me some recommendations. And I have seen like some other stuff like on Fiverr, but I don't really trust Fiverr very much. The times that I've been on Fiverr, it's not terrible experiences, but like it's not what I'm looking for, you know? And it felt very impersonal, like... Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Great, I have to fight you guys. Like, they were just doing the job and then done. I was like, can we like communicate? Can we talk? But no. And like, I don't want just, you know, to pay someone and be done. I want to like actually form, you know, like a partnership with someone. Obviously I'm gonna pay them. But like, I want to like, not just, again, I don't want to just pay them and be done. Like, no, I want to like, let's talk, let's be professional friends, let's get to know each other, because what I'm looking for, I would like for them to like, you know, be like, yes, you know, this is exactly what would fit her, and like her personality and her image, like, you know, so something like that, if that makes sense, like an actual like professional friendship relationship kind of thing. So that's what I'm like really looking for, and I'm not really getting that with like the Fiverr people. What do I gotta do here? Most of the inscription has been lost to time. A few barely legible words read gratitude, rewards, virtuous. Yeah, right. Oh, wrong one. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Gold rains upon you after your next kill. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, the deal of me trying to get... Oh, okay. It was actually my, my cousin's wives. So I guess my cousins-in-laws? I don't know. That was at the quinceañera that we had on, Saturday. My cousin's quinceañera. So my other cousins' wives, they were there. I get along with them, like, they're my cousin-in-laws. And then, we went to go get some more drinks at the gas station, because, I mean, why not? And so when I came back, I grabbed some stuff that we got, and I handed it to them. And I was like, here you go. And they're like, oh my god. Like, they were so happy about it. They're like, yes. And I'm like, I'm gonna get y'all drunk. I'm gonna make sure y'all have a good time. Also, I want to be the favorite cousin-in-law. Anyway, it went very well. They had a good time.
I need more time.
It was all fun. But yeah, mission successful. They were throwing up by the end of the night, and I was like, yes. I wasn't. I was fine. I mean, I did drink, but I like did not get to that point. And the next day, they were like, that was a fun night. I was like, yes, mission successful. They came from out of town. How to show them a good time. Enter a contract. I didn't think about a contract. That's a good idea. I should think about that. Some editors that are like that I've been looking at have their own contracts. He's doing good. He got a new puppy, which is great. He got the cutest little puppy and a new car. But most importantly, a new puppy. They don't know what she is. They think she's like a Chihuahua Terrier mix. But it's funny, the dogs that he gets, they just happen upon him. You know the cat distribution system? Well, he tends to get the stray dog distribution system. So right now he has like 3 random stray dogs. He's like, well, I guess they're mine now.
I cannot carry more.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like I'm glad that, you know, him and like his family are able to take in the dogs. Like, you know, they're in a position to be able to do that. like, I can't. If I were to find like a stray animal, well, one, I'd probably give it to him, be like, here, take it. But I wouldn't. Like, I have a small apartment, and I just don't have, like, you know, the time or resources to personally care for one. So I'm glad that they're able to, and that his entire family are like dog people. Like, the big dog he has, he found as a puppy originally. He got it as a puppy, and they were gonna keep it, but then the dog that he did have at the time didn't get along with him, so he ended up giving the puppy to one of his cousins. Well, eventually, the puppy turned into a dog, and his cousin couldn't really take care of the dog anymore, especially with like 2 kids. So the dog ended up staying at my boyfriend's place. So originally the dog was just gonna hang out at their house until, like, you know, his cousin got things together. But then he ended up staying there, and it's been like over a year now. He's like, well, I guess he's my dog. So he's been there. I was like, well, at least he has got a big backyard to run around and stuff. His other dog is a little Chihuahua. Now her story was very sad. So his uncle actually ended up finding her, and so he says that his uncle cleans pools, and at one of his jobs he found this little white Chihuahua. And the thing is, when he found her with a bag of food, and she was wearing a cute little pink dress, and then she had like some stuff. So the people who had her abandoned her with all her stuff there. Luckily, his uncle found her and like brought her to their house and was like, hey, I found this dog. And they ended up keeping her. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's so sad. Like, how can you just abandon your dog like that? And she's not like old, but she's also not like a very young dog either. Like, I don't think they've got her exact age, but you can tell that she's not like, you know, she's older than like 3, because she doesn't have those like young puppy tendencies anymore. But I'm like, that's so sad. How can you just abandon your dog like that? And then this puppy, kind of the same thing, except it was his aunt that found the puppy at her place of work. Like, the puppy was just there. And so the owners of the house that she was working at, they're like, yeah, there's this puppy. It's been here for a while. We don't know whose it is. And his aunt's like, I'll take it home. And so she brought it home, and now they have 3 dogs that they randomly got. But this one is like a puppy, so they actually have to like train her and everything. And they're just like, we forgot what it was like to have a puppy. I was like, yeah, it's a lot of hard work.
You pay me half up front.
But it's just so cute.
Do you think he hired those poor souls before sending us?
Ooh, that is a child's frozen body there.
All right. Mouse's here, honey's come. Let's do this.
Wait for the relic hunter to investigate.
Slow and steady.
Okay.
Got the lid? I see it. Inside.
Woo.
Strange. It's cold. Oh shit. Help.
Oh no. I'll warm you up. I'll set you on fire. No! My fire was supposed to help you. En serio. Uh-oh. Search the mysterious spot. Oh, okay. Oh, did I not? Perform the gesture spell on the relic. Okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? What did you do?
I know. Awful. Just awful. Doesn't feel good. Hiring my people. Losing them. But you. You have promised.
I still don't trust you.
There's one last relic. If you're feeling up to a challenge.
Are you gonna kill me? Oh.
Buried under the ruins of Saran, a city sunken into a caldera. Meet me there.
Okay.
This time, we hunt together.
Yeah, there's that voice change again. You're a demon in disguise. Okay. I like how they disappeared for like just for him to talk and then they immediately came
My
back.
bags are full.
Alright. You are there. Let's go. Oh, it's climbing. Okay.
My bags are full.
You deal with that one, please. Thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, I didn't take that villager in time. Not better than me murdering them. It's going awful. I have not been able to start anything. The moment that I got to my family, I have been like doing stuff non-stop. Literally from the first day. Which, I mean, I kind of expected to be running around because, like, for my cousin's quinceañera, I call her my cousin, but honestly, she's more like my sister. Since the day, like, she was born, we've been living, like, in the same house up until, like, I left for college. So, she's pretty much my little sister. We're running around doing everything, you know, I was taking her to, like, her nail appointments and then, like, helping my aunt with things and picking stuff up. Pretty much just running around. And then also taking care of some of like our own personal stuff as well. And then with my cousin, my other cousin going to the hospital, I was pretty much on babysitter duty. Because my cousin that's in the hospital has a little sister who's like going to be 2. No, she's 2 already. She's 2 years old. So my aunt and my uncle didn't really want her in the hospital. So I was pretty much babysitting her. Let me tell you how my Thanksgiving went. So my parents immediately went to the hospital to be with my aunt and my uncle, because my uncle is my mom's brother. So they both went. And also they're godparents to my cousin. No, they're godparents to a lot of my cousins anyway. But, so they went, and I was pretty much, as the oldest sibling, and as the oldest in general, I was in charge of pretty much all the other children. So it was me, my brother, who I'm so glad he is an adult, because he is able to help me. I just knocked that snake out of there. So it was me, my 2-year-old cousin, my brother, and then my 2 other cousins, the one who turned 15, and then the other one who was also 10. So it was just me and a bunch of kids. Hi, John. Hello, hello. Thank you. Glad to be back and glad to see you.
A mirror on that pedestal. Perhaps there's another.
So since that day, up until I returned, that's kind of what I've been doing. Just helping out my family any way I can. And when you have a 2-year-old in your possession, you can't do anything. Nothing at all. You think you can, but you cannot. And every time you think you have some moment's peace, you should be afraid. Because that means something is happening and that child is doing something that they're not supposed to. I learned that the hard way. I did distract her by having her decorate a little mini Christmas tree. So like our family tradition is after Thanksgiving, we normally go out and buy our Christmas tree and then we decorate it and we decorate the house, you know, for Christmas. That's like our family tradition. But because of the quinceañera, we knew that we wouldn't really have time to do that because it was literally 2 days after Thanksgiving. So we did that a little bit earlier. We got our tree earlier and we kind of just decorated throughout the week if we had like some time to spare. So that was like an alternative thing. And so since everyone was at the hospital for Thanksgiving and I was in charge of the children, I was like, you know what, let's decorate. Let's do something together. And of course, the 2-year-old was dropping everything and I was like, and the thing is, she was dropping it on purpose. She wasn't dropping it on accident. She was doing it on purpose because she thought it was funny. So I was like, hey, you know what? We have our tree, but we also have one of those mini trees that we put by the chimney. Why don't you decorate this one? So I gave her the decorations for the mini tree, and she distracted herself. So I was like, great. So she did that while we did everything else. Gotta keep those 2-year-olds occupied. Yeah, after this weekend, I was like, yeah, I don't think I ever want kids. I kind of just reaffirmed myself that I don't want children. I love her. She is so cute. But that was just a 1 weekend thing for now. I'm pretty sure when I go back, it's gonna be more. And I love spending time with her, but a lifetime commitment? Wow. I don't think I'm up for that. Props to parents. I know I can do it.
No. Impossible.
Yes.
Why are you so surprised?
I know. The mirror shed my illusion. I will explain all in time, I swear it.
Yes and no.
Rest
What?
assured, I mean no harm to you, nor anyone else.
I don't believe you.
But our task still stands. The relic's corruption must be contained.
Okay. Oh, wait. I did make Thanksgiving ham for the first time this year. Since, you know, we were kind of left with the Thanksgiving food already. My mom's like, just put it in the oven or put it in the microwave just to heat it up. Everything should already be cooked. Whenever you guys get hungry, just, you know, eat it. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But the one thing that wasn't already made was the ham, which is the thing that I always look forward to. I don't really care for turkey. To me, turkey is, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. Never have been. I always look forward for the ham. And for obvious reasons, nobody got around to cooking it. And I was like, okay, well, for Thanksgiving lunch, we already had turkey. What should we do for Thanksgiving dinner? And I was like, well, let me cook the ham. Let's see what I can do without any, you know, adultier help. That's a horrible way to say it. But let's see. Luckily, the ham came with the instructions. So I just followed them. Me. Oh. And it came out pretty good. I'm like, great.
You will rise, slaves. Show the intruder the might of the steps. I give them purpose and death.
I know what to do.
feeling that they're gonna ask me to make something for next year Thanksgiving. Damn it. Oh well. I'm not a bad cook. I just don't enjoy the kitchen very much. I do like baking though. I wouldn't mind baking a pie. I think baking is pretty fun. I've been wanting to bake some brownies for a while. The only animes I was able to watch were like the weekly ones, and that was on the plane ride because I downloaded them. So I watched Spy Family, One Piece, and Jujutsu Kaisen, which I was bawling on the plane. I knew what was gonna happen because I read the manga, but like seeing it animated finally, I literally like. I was just bawling. I was crying. It's finally animated. He was a great character by an amazing voice actor. Fantastic. Phenomenal work.
My bag's
Oh, I don't want that. Sorry. Alright, let's go back to him.
Overseer Kafan. One of the worst. He sent droves to an early grave, myself included. But I got lucky.
I saved you from that charnel pit, not luck.
Oh.
And thank the spirits you did, friend. As for you, you helped not just us, but every soul of the steppes that was trapped here by those relics. Coin is a poor payment for eternal rest, but I hope you'll accept it anyway.
Well, that was a plot twist. I didn't trust you at all.
I feed on pain.
But look at
the
that.
Relics sustain me. They let me walk sanctuary without needing to kill.
I like it here. Humans enjoy many small pleasures. Fresh bread, soft sheets, mulled wine. Don't know how long.
He's not wrong.
But
I
for
do
now,
enjoy those things,
I
actually.
stay.
He helps me. I'm alive, and I'm free. Not many can say the same.
Alright. Done. Give me my treasure. Okay. Let's get out of here. Done with you. Yes, I have seen the allegations. Hold on, let's talk about that. Let me get out of here. Let me go into chatting. Oh crap, never mind. There's these things here. Let me defeat them and then we'll go into chatting. I think we'll stop here for the night. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's go. Which town should I go into? That one. Yes. Alright. Cool. We will end there. And I might want to play tomorrow. I'll think about it. I'll sleep on it. Most likely the answer is yes, but I'll sleep on it. Alright. Chatting. Let's talk about Mappa. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I saw the allegations. I didn't see all of them, but I did see where it was like starting and like how it was ridiculous. And was I was reading the one about the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie. They finished it in what, a few months? To be honest, I thought they like took years. Yeah, 4 months. 4 months. There you go. 4 months. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, if they didn't say that, I would have thought that this movie was under production for like years. Because when did the chapter come out? The anime came out in 2020. But obviously it was in works before. When did JJK Chapter 0 release? Not the film. Hold on. Manga. Okay, the manga was, let's see, Jump Giga from April 28th to July 28th, 2017. So it came out in 2017. I thought, seriously, I really thought that it was in production for like years. I mean, from 2017 up until the movie came out in 2021. 2021? 2021. Yes, 2021. I really genuinely thought... Wait, 2021? 2022. What's 2021? Yeah, 2020... No. 2022 for USA. 2021 for Japan? Hold on. Yeah, it was released in Japan. Hold on. Hold on, now I'm confused. What dates am I reading? December 2021 in Japan. US got it March 18, 2022. Okay, so 2021 official. I really thought that they had all that time to like do it. Like from the moment the anime got greenlit, I thought there was like a team working on the movie. But 4 months? Shouldn't that be considered abuse? Like, do they even go home? Do they sleep? Like, they cannot have that many animators on their payroll. I mean, I would hope that they do. But still, like, that's insane though. They're a black company? What does that mean, they're a black company? I don't know what that means in animation terms. But it's awful. They do such amazing work for these great big titles. And they can't even like give their animators proper time, I don't even think they're giving them proper pay. Oh, they sleep, eat, and work in the office? No, they gotta go home. I would have gladly waited for longer for the movie, as long as they get treated correctly. That is so wrong and so messed up. Like when I heard that they picked up Attack on Titan because, what was it, Wit Studios didn't want to work within the time frame, I was concerned. I was like, what time frame did they want that Wit Studios said absolutely not to, and that Mappa is picking up and doing? Like, that must be insane. Like, that's awful. So I was very much concerned. Companies that abuse, like using the culture against them. Like, the work culture in Japan, I don't understand it, and I never will. I would definitely like to like spend time in Japan. Like, that's like one of my dreams, is to just spend some time in Japan. Whether it be like, I don't know, a summer, a few months, or something like that. I would love to spend some time there, but I don't want to work there. Absolutely not. Not with everything and not with how it is. I don't want to work there, but I do want to spend time there. which it's not really gonna work because I mean I need to work to make money, and my savings are not in the greatest state at the moment. But yeah, I don't want to work. I don't want to work there. I don't want to live there permanently for that reason. Like, as much as complaints I have about, you know, the good old US of A, the work culture, especially the one that I have, that is very flexible and works very well. If I had a regular 9 to 5 job, I don't know if streaming would even be possible for me, or it would be very much cut down. So I am grateful for the opportunity that I have, and I try to do the best that I can to not squander it. But like, oh, tons of overtime with no overtime pay, harassment of employees to continue their work without complaint. Ugh, they target new people who don't know how good a company is. Oh my god, that's just terrible. These Mappa, for such a big studio with big titles under their belt, you would think they would do better, but no. It's one, I would be embarrassed if all of this came out against my company, be like, oh shit, this is embarrassing, we should probably fix it. Of course they're not going to. Like, even though somebody said something and that there was a whole thread about it, and like, you know, all the allegations are everywhere, I don't think they're gonna even do anything about it. They're probably just gonna ignore it, sweep it under the rug, get rid of whoever is, you know, talking about it, and then move on as if nothing ever happened. I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen. And I feel like that's what's happening now. They're just gonna ignore it and then go on with their lives and keep doing what they're doing, even though it's wrong. It's not fair. These animators deserve to have a proper life, proper pay, and proper hours. I can wait. I've waited a long time for Attack on Titan. I've waited years for season 2 of Devil as a Part-Timer. There's other shows that I'm still waiting for seasons and confirmation. Like, I'm good. I can wait. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there and other fans that are willing to wait. I've seen it. People said like, hey, I would rather wait if that means these, you know, the animators are getting to live and be treated fairly. The original owner of Mappa made the company to fight against black companies. After he steps down, the company take a turn. Wow. Oh my god. That's like... That's just a huge betrayal. No wonder older people don't want to retire. Like, that's awful. Like, why would you do that to a company? Like, I hope it wasn't someone in his family that he gave it to and then messed it all up for everybody. How greedy do you have to be to fuck with people's lives like that? I don't know, like, being greedy, corporate greed and all that stuff is like, it's ruining us and our humanity. I say as I'm someone who works for a corporate company. I work with clothes and we do the best we can. We try to be ethical and we try to be green. It's actually one of my jobs. It's part of my job, to be honest, is everything we source. Is it ethical? Is it, you know, economically friendly? Is it good for the environment? That's actually in my job description. So at least I know I'm doing some difference within the fashion world. In the luxury fashion world, to be exact, not just, you know, fast fashion, because, you know, the luxury fashion is the one that actually messes it up for everybody else. Fast fashion, I'm not forgiving you. I don't like fast fashion, but I know it's affordable and I don't judge people for buying it because, I mean, it's affordable for a reason. But I still don't like fast fashion. However, luxury fashion is not very good either. But I do the best I can. Again, that's literally in my job description. That's what I have to do. One of my daily tasks is sourcing all the good stuff to make sure that we're not being one of those toxic companies. Although we have a lot of other work to do. But I digress. Anywho. Japanese government have to answer to the black companies. Yeah. Unchecked companies. Isolation island attitude. They kept for so long. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I feel like there should be some regulations, some laws. I don't know how the government works in Japan. Um, I should look into that. But I'm not sure if there's like some laws or some bills. Can people rally against this? Like, I don't know. Again, I don't know how the government works. I don't know how things are presented. Um, but some regulation needs to be done. You know, whether people like it or not, anime is a very huge industry and it's global. It's not a small niche community anymore. You know, we're no longer having to go onto these sketchy websites to watch anime or having to stay up late to watch a show once a week. Like, it's now easily more accessible and it's gotten so much bigger and broader that there should be some sort of regulations into these animation companies that there have to be no more black companies. Like, it's not fair. The more popular anime gets, the more shows are going to get animated from mangas or from original stories or light novels. And there needs to just be more hands on deck that get paid properly, that have a proper schedule, and do things right. But, I mean, these companies are going to do whatever they can for their profits and for their gain without even giving a damn about their employees, which is so dumb. And if the government's not going to do anything, that's not helpful. Yes, yes, exactly. A single company can blacklist you, which is extremely shitty. Like, how petty do you have to be? One, you're already abusing your employee. Two, now you're going to ruin their entire career? Like, listen, I can be petty too sometimes, but not to that extent. That is not even petty. That's beyond petty. That's pure evil. There's a difference between being petty and just being vindictive. That's beyond. Like, that's rude. That's it's rude. It's mean. It's mean, it's evil, and it's wrong. Like, there's a line that you don't cross, and these companies just cross them every chance they get. Why? Because they want money. That's all it is. It's money. Yep. Unions are popping up. Good, 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 good. Unionize. Do what you can. Will I get in trouble for saying unionize? Unionize! Get better work conditions. Better pay. Get some sleep. Please, get some food. Ugh, I hate hearing about these allegations, but, you know, it's reality, and we do have to, you know, be aware of it. Like, hey, some of the stuff that you're consuming isn't very ethical, and it's like, oh, shit. You know, if enough people rally behind it, not just people in, you know, in Japan, but, like, all over the world, it could definitely get attention and maybe cause some action for some changes. Awareness is always going to be helpful in one way or another. And I think we all should just lend our support to these animators, which I think a majority of the if they're not lending their support, then they probably don't know or don't care. But majority of the people that I've seen are very much against MAPPA and their working conditions. I did see that rumor. That unfortunately someone passed away while making the movie. I did see. It hasn't been confirmed, but if it is true, screw you, MAPPA. Like, I hope it's not true and it's just a rumor. But, like, that's just awful. Nobody should have to die for the work. Like, at the end of the day, it's just a job. It's just a job. I love my job. I love what I do. I love making the shoes. I love looking at the product and all of that. But also, it's just a job. I'm just making shoes. Like, every time I find myself kind of getting a little stressed out, I always have to step back and be like, I'm not saving any lives here. I'm making a shoe for people outside and above my tax bracket. And then I stop worrying about it. Like, the fuck? Like, it's just a job. Nobody should have to die or stress themselves out so bad. Why do industries like this, like, take advantage of people? They take advantage because they know that they can. That's why I just answered my own question. They know that they can. They know these people are desperate for money and they need a means to live. And also, they wouldn't be in animation if they didn't love animation. And these companies take advantage of it. Yep. I hope Japan can change. You're guilty until proven innocent. That's a shame. There are some things that need to be changed. I really, really hope that it can be done. And if there's anything that we can do to help, I don't know how much help we can be being outside the country. I don't know, petitions, if petitions are a thing that works over there. Again, I don't know how any of it work. But yeah, if they can keep speaking out and keep letting us know what's happening, you know, the more support, the better. And hopefully it's like some sort of wake-up call. Even if it's like a fake wake-up call, like if they're not doing it because they have a change of heart, but to not look like bad guys, it's still a win. I mean, it sucks that, you know, sometimes these companies only do something so they don't look bad within the eyes of the public. But if the outcome means a better working condition for the employees, then a win is a win. Although it would be great if they actually felt bad, but, you know, I don't think they ever will. I won't hold my breath with that. I just hope that there is some good change for the employees and that they don't have to suffer anymore. Because I didn't like those allegations. Nobody liked those allegations. It was heartbreaking. Especially when it's one of, like, your favorite shows. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. It's become one of my favorite animes. It, like, literally shot up. Favorite anime, favorite manga. Like, it's just very disheartening to know that something that you love and enjoy has something dark behind it. And it's not just that one. It's other animes as well. But, like, when you really enjoy something, some form of entertainment, and just to find out that it's not all sunshine and roses, it does kind of like leave a bad taste in your mouth, unfortunately. I'm just chugging my water here. Oh, what's in my pocket? Oh, would you look at that? I had my ID in my pocket the whole time. No wonder something was bugging me. It was this ID that was like poking in my leg. Oh, my bad. Anyway, putting that over there, putting that back in my wallet. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for engaging in Chisme with me. I always love to talk about Chisme, internet gossip, whatever we can find. It's a treat. Thank you guys for everything. Yeah, I'm so happy to be back. Yeah, as I said in my post, I am thankful and grateful for all of you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. And I will see you all tomorrow and go get some sleep. Actually, I think I might eat a little bit of my snack and then I'll go to sleep. I'll hang out with you guys tomorrow. Can't wait to see y'all. And yeah, thank you so much for a fun night. Thank you for welcoming me back. Have a good night, and I hope you all have sweet dreams. Bye!